We got a house full in here tonight. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Hey, Robert. How are you doing? Ooh, it looked like, it's going to be a whole bunch of us in here tonight. Let me go ahead on and just get started. So, first and foremost, it's one of those days. Yep, just one of those days. I am trying to pull myself through. Many of you guys know if you've gone to some other lives this past week that my daughter, I talked about it last week, my daughter moved out. I was in a funk. The funk has gotten much worse. I would never have guessed how much life she brought to the house. There's Billy. Hi, Billy. How are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew she was going to be knocked out sleep. She takes a nap sometimes to come to my show. And if she's not able to take a nap, she zonks out head on the keyboard. Hi, Diane. Hi, Diane. How are you? So I kind of figured, anyway, you guys, I am talking about the same old, same old. I am trying to get myself motivated to kind of get up and do some things, get up and get out, but I'm feeling left behind and lonely. With my daughter and my son, with them being gone, I think the purpose of momdom, it's waned, it's dissipated, so, I'm kind of off kilter. I need a V8. Hey, D Nick, how are you? How's the beach? So, I need a V8. I need something to write me. And I think my mom's kind of going through that also. Obviously, my mom, she is, she's grandma. She does all the cooking, all the cleaning. I love her, but the house is clean. And there's nobody here tearing it down. There's, nothing here. Hey, pick that up. Hey, what are you doing? Get me, and I miss yelling. Who you talking to? Lower your voice. Hey, that's a little too much dude in that. Did you really just say that? What, Um, you still can't see D Nick? Are you serious? Maybe it's just in my life. Hmm. So yeah, just kind of out of sorts. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Let me jump in and see who is here. There's my Rebecca. She's here. Hi, partner. Deanne, how are you doing? Melody. Melody loves her hobbies. What hobbies do you do, Melody? Do you have, what's the worst hobby that someone's ever done? Just like, oh Lord, what have I gotten myself into? What was I thinking? What's the worst hobby that you guys, obviously, if it's something that's meaningful, we're there. We spend the money. We got to have all the things, we are paying mortgage bills when it comes to buying the crafts and things. So what is the worst hobby? No, you're not chopped liver. There's Susan. Hello. Mom is doing pretty good, Diane. She's just, I think she feel we both feel alone, during the day I work, even though I work from home, I work. So I'm back in my room, my mom's back in her. There's like nothing to do. There's nobody to, we can't kind of get together and talk about the kids because they not here. My daughter, she was always walking around singing and stuff. There's no one, my mom would cook breakfast. By the time we all done eating, it's time for her to get started on lunch and make it good. Take, some orders and things. And so that's not there. Everyone has their own little taste palette and things. So she's got a lot of extra time on her hands. And when I get off, she's gone. She's into her Zoom. Like, I just feel alone. I hate to complain, because this is something maybe a few years ago that I probably would have relished. I would have been like, yeah, alone time. Get up out of here. You don't know time like alone time. Move, but it's just, I don't know. I'm out of sorts, is all I can say. Oh, Amanda, thank you for some of the suggestions the other day, Amanda. I definitely got on Netflix. The show that you were talking about, Hit and Run. Girl, watch that all in one day, the whole entire season. All I can say is I just wanted to go through the screen. Wanted to go through the screen. It is such a good series. It had me glued. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, oh my gosh, are you serious? What in the heck is going on? Like, just literally talking out loud. So that was fun. That was fun. Um, let's see, what other things have I been trying to do? Obviously, some of the other things I've been trying to do, we're all in the midst of this uh, 90-day crafters 90-day step challenge. And there has been a lot of ebbs and flow, is what I will say. There are times when I don't mind getting up and getting out. Like the week before last, I probably had, because I was doing something every day, going somewhere every day, last minute stuff for my daughter and things like that. So I was up and I was out. Yes, I was moving. I was getting those steps in. And now I feel like I'm just, inhaling weight. I'm inhaling pounds because I feel, like I'm not motivated. I'm unmotivated. uh, hey, Catherine, how are you? Uh, uh, he can see you, but you can't see him, Rebecca. That is funny. He thinks you blocked him. And the beach was great. Boy, did it look just the sound. Did you really say you were thinking in your thoughts? I know I asked that earlier. I just wanted to revisit that real quick, D-Nick. The worst hobby, the one you don't have room or space for or money for. Is that the worst hobby? Rebecca said rock painting. Woo, rock painting. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? Time for Mama to diamond paint. So, there is a painting that is coming out this week on Diamond Art Club. And my mother, I think I showed this to Rebecca and a few of you guys. My mother has been working on like calla lilies and hummingbirds. I saw that painting. I was so mad with her. I've been told her, make it bigger. She feels like, she hasn't been creating in a creative spirit in over 40 years. So for her, she feels like she needs a lot more practice before she feels comfortable showing and seeing perhaps where she could go. And I'm literally telling her, don't feel comfortable. Don't see where you can go. Just get it out there. It's all going to come spewing. It's like riding a bike, you get back on, it's two wheels, boom, boom, boom. You wobble, you wobble. Next thing you know, your booty's in gear, your hips going, and you're riding, right? Sex, things like that. You don't forget. You just rusty. That's all. So she has a painting with a hummingbird in the painting, and in the background is a fairy slash calla lily. She was trying to do, some things a little different, abstract. And the painting that's coming out this weekend really puts me in that same frame of mind as that painting that I showed you guys that she was working on. And I'm so mad because I feel like, that could be her opportunity. And we could be traveling to see each and every one of you guys. Hello, you, and you too, and you, and you, and you, if she had turned it in. Now, what are the odds of Diamond Art Club wanting to have two artists that work on the same kind of artwork? I don't know. It could be reaching. uh, and let's see. It is such a good show. Yes, it is, Amanda. I'm telling you, I was stoked. I watched the whole thing. Catherine says, I'm rug hooking now. That sounds like fun. I know a lot of people that's they were showing some patterns on one of the Facebook pages, and next thing you know, oh, instead of getting a diamond painting this week, I'm gonna get. The next thing you know, they were buying, hooks and back to latch hooking and things. So that's awesome. That people could motivate. I like that. Hi, Tracy. How are you? And there's my Jean. Hi, Jean. Angie says, Tia, I bet if there were some hot, good looking men every day, you would get your steps in plus some. You are not lying there. The funny thing is, I have never really in the past been kind of shy when it comes to like looking at a guy saying hi. And then when I've had opportunities this year, I feel like I was shy. So in the past, there's nothing that would stop me from going up to a guy and saying, hey, woo, you beautiful. What's your name is, and trying to get his phone number or something like that. Earlier this year, at the beginning of summer, we were kicking it off and things. And I had an opportunity to, spread my wings and say, hi, what's your phone number? And I was shy, like really shy and things. And everyone around me kept saying, I think he has eyes for you. You guys are definitely on the same page. And I was shy. So I don't know. Do you guys think that age kind of prevents you from mustering up your youthful courage, I guess is a good way to put it? I do wonder. I do wonder. I don't know. I had some youthful courage a few months ago. I had decided to hey, Melanie, how are you tonight? Thank you, Billy. Working hard for your girl. You're so sweet. So, I decided that I was going to go roller skate. Have you guys been to the roller skating rink in the last, I don't know, 2 decades? It's been a while. It's been a while. I used to go with my kids all the time. Every once in a while, I would put my skates on and go around and, try not to trip over little kids and stuff. I would get frustrated. I feel like there should be like a kids rink. Put them all over there. And then the rest of us that can at least stay up, we get to go around and things like that. Obviously, that's not fair. And so my worst fear was that I would be somebody that prevented everyone from being able to go around in a circle and things. So I would get out. I always stay to the out. I follow the rules. I don't, try and make my way into the middle or anything. That's where the experienced people are. They're whoop-de-doo, doo-doo-doo. They're having a little fun. They're spinning. They're skating backwards. They're shaking their booty, and they're popping their shoulders. They look awesome. So I was like, I want to look like that. I used to look like that when I was young. Where has my courage gone? So I decide I'm going to take my butt and I'm going to get some skating lessons. So I look it up. Skating lessons are on Saturday. Great. It'll just be me, an instructor, maybe a couple of people in a class or two. I go to get skating lessons. Lord Jesus, you guys know I can't be around kids because I'm the person, when I'm around kids, I hurt parents' feelings. I say stuff that unfortunately probably should be left unsaid. Like my brother, I would go to sports events and things like that. And I got put out a couple of softball games, Blue. That's what we call an umpire because he's always dressed in blue. And Blue would be like, ma'am, come on. Why don't you just take a break, go to your car? Fine, I'm leaving then, What are you guys teaching them? If you can't, teach them sportsmanship and, criticism, critique, feedback, they should improve. So those are the things that I, probably should not have said as a spectator in the stands, but I would say it. Basketball games were the worst. I go to a basketball game, I'd be a parent in the audience. You ever seen those parents? They're mostly guys, and they they get into fights and stuff like that. The dad, you talk about my kid. You talk about my kid. I'm the parent in the audience that said something really offensive, but that dads can't do anything because I'm a woman. That's really unfair, but I'm just being honest. Deanne says, I bought a cross stitch pattern and floss today. It's all Stitcherissa's fault. I haven't cross stitched in decades. Well, we'll be going to the demo during the retreat together then, partner. Where do you go to try and pick pick men up? Um, I don't go like anywhere specific. I happened to be out. We were having like we have like 5 birthdays in the month of June, in the same week in my family. And so we had turned that month into just a whole bunch of fun. We were going outings and things like that. We had reopened. And so we were trying to get back out, obviously restaurants and things like that. You could go in and things. So I was at a restaurant and I told everybody all about it. You must have missed that show. Um, the guy was very good looking. He was tall too. And we spoke the same glitter language is what I'll say. So because there was some flirtation going on, but I don't know. I was just very shy, Suzanne. I couldn't do it. I couldn't say, hey, baby, what's your name is? Give me your number. Hey, I'll be back. I couldn't say it. The old Tia would have been able to say it, but this new, strange, weird Tia couldn't. So I don't know what's up with that. I think you realize how breakable you are the older you get. I used to try all the things as a kid. Now I'm like, do I want to pay a medical bill for this? I like that. Well, I took my butt in and I gave it a try. It's a Saturday morning. I get there. I'm ready. Now, they kind of mislead you on the ads when they're trying to get people, they're like, come on out. It's fun for all. So I'm like, oh, it's going to be a bunch of old, people trying to rehash their, skating. So I was trying to get my skate on and I'm looking around. It's a mix. It's a mix. It's a lot of, I would say 30 to 45-ish people there. Lots and lots and lots. What I missed, I didn't see this, but what I missed was they were sitting on the bench with no skates on, and they were representing littler people. Like they were the parents. And so the class that was all the way in the back in like the dark side of the skating rink, I'm trying to skate down there and the people aren't getting any bigger as I get closer to them. Like, what the hell is this? I'm looking and I'm getting closer, and you know how they are. That's why I'm the way I am with them, because they don't hold back. Like, they're the most honest people on the face of the earth. And some little girl says, who is that? Watch your tone. Straighten up the tone. What is going on? And I'm talking to the only other tall person, which happened to be the instructor. And she says, hi, you must be Tia. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I am. And the kids that were out there, they were told that they were getting a new member of their class. What they weren't told, and neither was I, is that it's some old biddy coming. And I wasn't told that it was all kids in the class. So then I hear chuckles and whispers behind me. Those are the bigger people, the parents, in other words. And they talking about my big butt. I'm pretty sure, because I would have done this. I'm pretty sure there were some bets going on how quickly I was going to fall, would I fall before any of the other kids, and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure I would have been kind of chuckling. I would have had the conversation probably in my head, but it would have been said. So yeah, I have that little girl, the whole class antagonizing me. One of our missions was we had to skate to the center. We had to go low, one leg straight, spin, and then get back up and come back. Little girl says, watch this. Like, what's with all the attitude? I hadn't said anything yet. At least give me attitude after I've said something. So, it wasn't good. What do you do? Good day, Koala Crafts. How are you? How's it going? Hey, Mel. So I'm sitting here, I feel Deanne's laughing at me. I feel like, I'm gonna be offensive. That's my nature. I'm gonna be like, look at this kid, look at this kid. But when you start on me before I start on you, I only think it's fair. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I only think it's fair for me to poke a foot out or something, because I'm trying to win this challenge. I want to get ahead. I don't want everybody I don't want to be the butt of the joke. And the kids were making me the butt of the joke before, I could even be offensive. Who knows? I might be a sweet old lady. Give her the big girl slap down. That's right, Billy. That's why he's my boy. I just was like, oh my God, this girl is so mean. She did this thing where she rolled out, and when she skate, like, we're going straight out. We have to go straight. Here's the center. We're supposed to go straight to the center. We're supposed to go low, come back up, turn, come back. I don't get it. She goes around. She comes around. She's doing some sort of whoop-de-doo flip. She goes low, spins gets back up. And as she's coming towards me, she does this little hair flip. Like, what is it? I'm confused. I felt like I was back in high school. Now, when she was back in high school, she could be petty. I'm just saying, I could be real petty. So I gave her a little chance. I went out there. Woo! I was talking to myself. Don't fall. Don't fall. This is not the crowd to fall in. Just be careful. And I had to slow down, right? So I was taking my time because I didn't want to fall. And she wants to talk about me for that. I do not feel bad when it was time to leave class and I tripped the little girl. I'm just saying, if we had better manners, like, at least wait until I talk about you, then I won't have to trip. She tripped hard too. I was waiting on her to cry. I felt bad. She didn't cry. That's how evil she was. She is like looking at me, and she wouldn't cry. She got up like she was gonna get me again. Y'all, I'm so stupid. I went back to class the next week also. Her mama was like, and you better stay clear of my baby. Tell your baby, the evil devil, to stay clear of me. I didn't do anything. I just skated out there. Well, that's because you're too big. I said, we're going to leave that there. We're not going to leave it alone. Don't go any further with that. Now, you see, I tripped the kid. What do you think I'm going to do to you? So that's why we don't hang out with kids. We can't. That's right. Satan spawned. She was so evil. I still remember that little hair flip. I got to deal with that already with my nieces and stuff. So I figure, Tia, you can't do nothing with kids. You got to do something else. So you guys know I am trying my hardest to retire by 55. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm trying, so I got couple years. Anyway, because I'm trying to be done in a few years, I said, let me go to a senior community. So I said, okay, I look it up. They got this book here. Diane Kinnear, she can tell you, it's called Henderson Happenings. Woo! They got all kind of activities in there. So I'm like, yes. I look, they got line dancing, they got all computer classes, they got two basketball teams. Y'all, you could play co-ed basketball, and they got, I'm not lying, they have a 45 to 60 and a 60 to 85 co-ed team. You back want to play? Come on out. You can help out. You could play, be the ball girl, water girl. So I'm figuring this is my age group. This is where I need to be. So I can't wait. I go through the book. I go through the book and I'm trying to pick out what activities I want. Little Miss Attitude done got what was coming. That's right, Jean. I feel like I was still reacting to her evilness because if I was, I'm an adult, and if I was the main source of the tension, those other parents would have been saying something. They were probably laughing at everything she was doing because nobody said anything until the mama spoke to me the following week. So that's why that was crazy. So I decide I'm gonna go in. I pick out all these classes and stuff. Maybe one day I'll bring the Henderson Happening book and show you guys. But it's like this thick and it's huge. It's like 11 by 17 inch, and there's like classes listed on each page. So there's activity for us when we want to go to the senior community. You just got to sign up, show up, and come. Marissa says, "Nah, man, them." That's exactly what I was about to say. Girl, I go up in there. I figure I'm younger and I'm virile and I can do some stuff. So I figure I would be an asset, especially if we got a mixed team and we got some people that's 60. We got, people, maybe they don't have enough people on the 60 to 85 team or 65 to 85, whatever that breakdown was. So I'm an asset. I could get to the ball. I can pass. I can definitely shoot. I'm going to be an asset. I walk out there. There's nobody in there, first of all, that has their own natural color hair. Nobody in there that's got any of their own teeth up in their head. Not nobody at all. And all of them probably should have had a cane. And do you ever see on TV where somebody walk in a room, music playing, and then you hear like the records and all eyes turn and they face that one person? Well, I'm telling you, you think I had a lot of attitude at the roller skating ring? You ought to see how these old biddies, and I'm going to say biddy because I'm trying to be nice, but you ought to see how these old biddies was treating me. No teeth of their own up in their head. They was saying stuff like, Gertrude, look here. Who elbows? Let me come out here first. Let me, all these shoulders I got. Come on. They wouldn't even let me out there. They rolling their eyes. I try and get my mom to go. Right? Here's the funny part. My mother has an attitude because I done brought her somewhere. I done took her somewhere with what you bring me up here around these old women for. They old. They look old. They look like they unhappy because they look old. Mom, I mean, she was going off about them, but I was getting all the attitude. Like, Mom, I'm supposed to be able to vent to you, and I ain't got I can't go nowhere. So I don't have the kids that can hang with me and help me and, you know, and I definitely couldn't go and be the youngin' at the old biddy group. They was tripping like I'm up there to get Harold. Harold got one strand of hair and all six of them arguing over him. Harold got a bad back. And so, yeah, this is my life, guys. And when I tell you, I tried a couple of different things. So they had like volleyball, they have their co-ed basketball, they have swimming. I couldn't get a leg in nowhere. And she can swim. You would think that she's a whale. They wouldn't even let me in there. I got my cute suit. I went to Torrid. Girl, Torrid got for the shoulders. I'm telling you right now, Torrid had an awesome sale. Sent you in, took you from 22, I'd say at 18. I was squazzed up. Guys, but I'm telling you right now, woo, she had the curves in the right place. That's all I'm saying. Sucked in the belly, everything. This suit is beautiful. But you can't wear that around no old woman. You know what I'm saying? When they knickers going all the way down to their ankles. And they were upset with me. They was clearing the pool like I was the blue water. You know, they say if you pee in the water, it turn blue. They was treating me like I was the blue water. I was like, oh my God. So what do you do with that? Obviously, I'm lonely. My babies done left me. My mama ain't got no time for me. She be in there on that doggone tablet. I'm like, Mom, what you doing? Move. Don't move. Don't touch that. I'm like, Mom, why can't I look at your tab? Give me it. Give it back. So I told my mom, I said, do you got porn on here? And she said, why would you get that at? Like, Mom, the answer is no. What do you mean, where would you get that from? So now I wonder what she watching on her tablet when she all the way back in the room. She ain't got nobody to cook for no more. You know, the house is clean. She don't have to pick up in between meals. Oh, it's crazy. It's like, this is crazy. So, yeah, what did you guys do when you had a serious change in your life and your life patterns? Uh, Try meeting some single people at a movie theater. If they are alone, they are probably single and it is dark in there. Then talk to them before to see if they are single and want to sit together. Uh, so there was one movie that we went to see. There was a lady, she was standing outside and we got to chit chatting. The woman was like, this is my fourth time watching the movie. I was like, oh, okay, well, you must really like it. You know, you coming back. She said, today. What? You like keep getting out of line, going back in and watching the same movie? And she said, yes. So I was scared. You know, I'm sorry. I was scared. I was like, oh, wait, I'm going to go and get my popcorn refill now. That way I don't have to get up. Yeah, and I let a whole bunch of people get in the line between us. Like I didn't even try and claim my spot back. They didn't get the good seat. I will be back here. But yes, I do remember that. I tried that. And you see the luck that I had with that. It was a good one though, Angie, but I did try that. Oh, Melly says they'll be talking up girl. So they have this at our senior center, they have this, it's like a restaurant. And you can go and you get your discount and you can eat two meals. They have like a brunch and a dinner. So you can go between like 10 and I think 1. And then they're open and available again from like 3 to 7. So we decide we're going to go in there and we're just trying to have a meal. That's all. We're trying to have a meal. And the way these women were sitting there looking, you would think that we were sitting in the middle. It looks like an old high school gymnasium. It's, you know, obviously it's a rec center, but you would think that we were sitting in there butt naked. I mean, they was like heads turning. I'm like, dang, they could at least just whisper, nod, you know, text each other. It is that day and age. They literally turn around and, you know, I hate to talk about old people because I'm getting old, but old people can't hear how loud they are from one loud person to another. But they're not whispering. They're like, look at her over there. Honey, I can hear you, you know. So it's that type of drama that I'm going through. Where do you go from there? What do you do? Kim says, you have me over here laughing so hard. Well, at least you feel my pain. Linda says, Tia, I live with seniors, so I know how mean they can be. It is, you know, daunting. Like I said, I usually am the person in the stands, and I'm usually, you know, I'm talking to my brother, and we used to go to a lot of sporting events together. And so when I say I'm being mean, you know, I'm talking to him, but, you know, I'm being mean, but it's, you know, it's, you know, sibling mean. It's fun. But you're saying I'm not old, Robert, because you're only a few years behind me. You don't want to be old either. Oh, um, so you know, I don't feel like I'm mean, like antagonistic mean, but these people are like antagonistically mean. They horrible. They like, whew, they're the ones you go home, you cry about. These are the ones that movies are written about, you know, so whew, Goodness gracious. You like that, huh, Robert? So, yeah, it's crazy what I'm going through out here trying to, do some different things, trying to make some changes and things like that. Um, you guys know we had the summer where we were all doing the step challenge and things. I'm about tired of stepping. I'm tired. I tried. I'm being more mobile. I'm so much more mindful of it. Like, should I just go to this bathroom once more? Oh, everything is about steps at this point too. Oh, I sure could use, a Snicker. Let me go in the kitchen. That's 22 steps. So I'm I'm just being really mindful of everything at this point. Every step I take. Every step I take. Isn't that a song? Every move I make. Yeah. None of us are old. You are too young to go to the senior center. There we go. I hate that my mom has a tablet because she is sneaky and talking to guys. Said he won't let us see her tablet. And it's like us kids have an adult child saying you can't be doing that. It's like babysitting. I am partway there to being old. I feel the same way, Robert. Angie, yes. So somebody who was a friend of mine, and my mom has discovered like Snapchat and things like that. Now, who told her about Snapchat? That's all I want to know. That's why I know that there's something more going on. And she says, um, she snapped one of my friends by mistake. That was the other funny part. So you know how you get a suggestion and it's usually based on your Facebook friends and things like that. She got a suggestion and things, and they said hi, she said hi back, things of that nature. Next thing you know, she trying to send snaps, send them to the wrong person. And my friend, she was like, girl, let me tell you what your mom sent me. I was like, I don't want to know. You already told me she was on Snapchat, the cheating app. So I don't want to know. She's having fun. She's living her best life. I definitely think she is ready. She's ready to get back out there. She make little comments and stuff. She said something to my son. He was oh, I guess it was last week. He was trying to diamond paint with me, trying to help me feel a little bit better. And she made a something slick like, don't be surprised if you see your mom, your grandmama up in there. And he was like, what? What? Where did she get that from? So I was like, just don't say anything and steer clear of those alleys. Join a dating site. So a couple of years ago, that was going to be an option. Suzanne, that was, my buddy Drea. She was going to help me. She was definitely going to help me get some stuff done. Sherry was going to help. We were going to create an awesome profile, and they were going to get me out there. And then COVID hit, and now, post COVID, when it comes to dating, you either killed somebody or y'all have a baby is being born. That's really what COVID did. Like so many divorces and relationships broke up. Oh, I don't want to see that fool again. Oh, I wish you would just stop breathing. Hey, Billy, did you get that TikTok that I sent you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So me and Billy, we send each other the craziest stuff. But I tell you, the other day, there was this couple had been married 55 years on TikTok. I don't know what they were arguing about, but I met my husband on a dating site 5 years ago. Oh, that's beautiful. And I know how much you were in love with him. So did you like it? You never responded. The one with the old man and the woman, the old man, the what did he say? He told her, why don't you just go somewhere and die? The woman was like, I ain't going nowhere. This is my house. He said, it's not in your name. She said, the hell it ain't. He said, well, I'm primary. She said, I don't give a, she was using some foul language. She told him the only reason why she hadn't killed him in all the years that they were married was because she's scared to go to jail. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, that kind of tune, that's what I see when I think about dating, meeting somebody online and things. So, we'll see. You never know, but uh, my mom likes this app called Hangouts. Now, how the hell did she figure that out but can't do anything else? I don't even know what Hangouts was till my niece told me. Lord help me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking for, 55 years of that just helped me shut up. Oh, but what do you say? I bust you in your throat or I bust you in your neck. This is the love that they were, sharing and stuff. It was beautiful, I guess. She told him she couldn't stand him. So I do like to see the TikToks where the couples, they're dancing and things like that. And that's how I got to this TikTok. There was an older couple, and they dance in their living room, and they look so when they're dancing, they're so smooth and they're so. I mean, I can't believe it. Long story short, it went to the next because you swipe and it shows you something related and things. So I go to the next one, another beautiful couple, and they're dancing and whoo, and I swipe, and that's when this one came up. I had to send it. Tia, one time the building went to AC. One senior made such a fuss on the bus. The driver had to pull the bus over. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. On a field trip, from a field trip? That would be funny. I always like I told my mom I want to look into maybe moving into a senior community. They have a couple here in Vegas. Um they just look fun. They have all these activities and things like that you can do and you can get out there and you can't wait. Obviously, that would be fun for me, but I got to get into a crowd that accepts me. The little kids, they don't like me because I'm the woman with the big shoulders. And if one more kid call me Medea or reference Medea in my presence, I'm gonna be mad. I don't think I look like her because Medea is a man that's in a woman's dress. So I don't think I look like her at all. Now I may have some Medea-ish ways. I'm not denying that. But I don't think that I look like her. And I can hear these little brats. And they mumble and they say stuff. Oh, yeah, Medea, I'm not Medea. I know you didn't just. So, yep, in the middle of a field trip. That is crazy. And yeah, so we'll see. But it's been interesting. It's definitely been interesting. Obviously, that is my goal to find my way, get out there and just have a little fun. I still got some in me. I just need to find, what way that is. Roller skating. I used to go roller skating. I've never been great. Like you wouldn't see me doing a whole bunch of spins and turns. I could, skate by backwards a little and things like that. Um, that's important because that's how you get the boys to ask you to skate on the slow song. Somebody got to know how to skate backwards. I do remember that. Um, uh, they doing whole different things nowadays. Oh my gosh, you ought to see what they do on skates. Tia, you do not look like her. You're beautiful. Oh, Tia, are you 55 or older? Not yet. That's all I'm gonna say. Not yet. I am around the corner from it though. And so because of that, I'm planning now. But here in Vegas, you only have to have one party that's 55 or older to move into a senior community, and that would be my mom. And my mom, when I mentioned it to her, you know what she said? Well, I hope you fit the bill because I know I don't. Mom, are you serious? I'm not going. My mom feels like, she looks awesome for her age. So she doesn't want anything to reflect it. I can understand that. So, but at the same time, it would help me out a lot to move into a senior community. It's cheaper. a whole lot cheaper. So I said, Mom, we only need one person. Well, I hope you fit the bill because I'm not. She don't want to get in on her own age and things like that. Isn't that mean? What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that, guys? No senior living then. I can hear Tyler Perry laughing like crazy. Right, Gene? Gene, you send me some funny stuff also. But yeah, so, I'm going to go on this. I would love to really go on that adventure that I was telling Rebecca about. I had a dream about that. So, I had a dream that Rebecca and I did a road trip to Alaska. I don't know where it came from, guys, but we were on motorcycles. Rebecca had a two-wheel motorcycle. She wouldn't listen to me, and I tried to talk her into getting, the three-wheel. They got the two wheels in the front, and then the one in the back. They call them trikes. I tried to talk her into getting one of those, and no, I like this one. Is cute. I'm gonna be badass. And I said okay. And so I was comfortable. Her ass was hurting her. Keep in mind, this is a dream, guys, but her butt was hurting her. And meanwhile, my butt is fine because I had the bigger seat on the trike. Because my bike was bigger, we hooked up a motorcycle trailer to the back of mine, and we would have to stop on our route to Alaska, and we would stop in these different towns and things like that, and we would go into different motorcycle bars. Rebecca was going all out. She had on a leather jacket. She had on a leather jacket, and she just couldn't quite, get her shoulders in it right. She was so uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. And it rained one night, and we were riding. We were trying to hurry up and get a sight and things. And it rained on Rebecca's leather jacket, and it shrunk on her while she was in it. So when I was telling her in her show, let's go to Alaska, let's do a road trip to Alaska, this was coming from such a real place because I've already dreamed about our trip. And then I think it was Angie who said, I can already picture it in my head. She was like, I'm already picturing in the head the hijinks that you guys would go through. I really would love to go on a road trip. Just a little, bikers trip up the coast. We can leave out from Vegas and head all the way up into Canada, stop and see Robert and Sandra, and then head on. Well, Robert, are you on the West Coast? I can't remember. Um, and then head on up further into Alaska. And yeah, we would set up. We wouldn't be able to stay in the motorcycle tent in Alaska. We would definitely have to get hotels. But the point would be that we would then pursue these Alaskan bushmen, with the lumberjack and the gorgeous thick red beard and the beanie hat that they wear. That's all they wear. We're freezing cold. We got on 8 layers of clothes, and they just got on one little thin lumberjack shirt. They got on tight jeans, like so tight when they go and axe down a tree, you waiting on the rip. It doesn't come, but obviously you're waiting. You're waiting on something to rip. Um, so, like I said, that was the one night that I laughed, I chuckled. You ever have a dream so good you try to hurry up and go back to sleep and finish it? That's that's how good that dream was. So shout out to Crafting Journey because I was thinking of her or dreaming of her, and I finally had got some sleep. I was so lost with my daughter being gone and my house being so empty. That dream just popped up, and that's why I mentioned it to her. Oh my goodness. But can you guys picture it? Tell me you can. Sue says, why can I really see that? No. Okay. And see me in Canada. Yes, we would stop and see you. I live across the sea from so we would become, I thought so. So yeah, we would be coming to see Robert and Sandra on our way. Oh my goodness, that would be such an awesome road trip. Yeah, that was a good dream. It really was. What's the craziest thing that you guys have ever dreamed? When my kids would ask me about dreams and I would tell them, they would be like, "Why does your dreams sound like movies?" And my ex-husband, my first husband, he used to say that I dream in Technicolor. I do agree that I dream in Technicolor. But boy, oh boy, is it fun because I can't wait. I usually can't wait to get back to sleep, pick up where we left off. You know, it's not always a chuckle I'm trying to get back to. Not always a bunch of laughs. But boy, do I have a good time. So that's a good thing. And Angie says, Tia, you and Rebecca would make a great movie, The Adventures of Alaskan Men. It would be so fun. And you guys could be stars and rich. I agree. I definitely agree. Uh, I'm telling you, if you guys could see some of the hijinks we had, I mean, we were trying to start a fire. We camping out on a motorcycle trek across the west coast, going to Alaska, and we are trying to start a fire. And then when it rained, her jacket got wet. She couldn't get out of it. uh, Montreal. Wow. So that was so funny and things like that. So that did give me joy. I like to be able to smile. I thought that was a great dream, and I would really like the opportunity for us to, yeah. If you guys are wondering, I'm almost done over here. I am in 310 land, and you guys see how much 310 I gotta fill in. So Uh, but yeah, that was a great dream. I had a good time. I would love for it to be reality. I Earlier this year, I had found a bike that I wanted. It is a Can-Am, the three wheel, but I want the touring, the Spider RT, not the they have one that just looks naked. It looks like it doesn't have any shoes on. And I found one for $8,000. I almost bought that thing outright. But um I don't have anyone to ride with and nowhere to really go. I want to see this happen. Wouldn't that be awesome, Jean? Jean is like my number one cheerleader. I think it would be awesome though. I think that would be so much fun. um yeah, so but yeah, I was looking into the bikes. And Billy can tell you, I had reached out because Billy has a bike also. Billy has the kind of bike that Rebecca was on in my dream. And I showed him my bike. I showed him the custom one that I want. Somebody got a custom Can-Am Spider RT, guys, and it is green. And oh my gosh, was it gorgeous? The only thing missing, I know you guys know what I'm going to say. The only thing missing was some sparklers. So yes, I would definitely have some sort of decal and then see if I could have kind of some kind of bling, some sparkles put either around the shape, the decal shape, or I would have figured something out, but it would be customized to my taste. And then my helmet would match. That would be awesome also. But yeah, I dream in Technicolor. It was a great dream. What's the craziest thing you guys have ever dreamt? That would be amazing also. So yeah, anything coming up this fall? Obviously, I always ask for shows. I'm pretty sure that me and Amanda have the same taste. My brother is a Montreal, Canada fan. Oh, there you go. Um, we have pretty much the same taste when it comes to TV shows. She has recommended 3 TV shows to me. I have watched them like when I start, I binge until they're done. So even if I'm gonna be late to work the next day, instead of laying down getting some sleep, I gotta finish it. Which is what occurred with the Hit and Run on Netflix. It was good. I needed to finish watching it all. I literally wanted to know, like, where is this going? What's going on? It was good. So I did get a chance to watch that. And then she also told me about LA's Finest. So I watched LA's Finest when that came out, when she first told me about it. And then they had a season two, and season two came out, and I ended up, binge watching that also. Great TV series and stuff. This is action, so little hint of romance and things like that, but mostly action. I do like romance. I'm just wondering if it's a good idea to watch them, going into the fall where it's colder and everyone's snuggled up and you don't have a snuggle bunny. Yeah, that's why we're going to head out to Alaska. Uh, but the men are like 6-1 in Alaska. So why not? Why not make a road trip? Somebody else said they were, I think it was Cheryl Katz that said she wants to go with us. Hey, the more the merrier. That would be awesome. Awesome. Obviously, Jean, if you know how to cook over an open fire, we would love for you to come also. You're going to sit on the back of Rebecca's bike or mine. Hey, Janice. Rebecca said, let's go. That would be awesome. Hi, Claire. How are you? Watching Hit and Run now. So far, so good. Yes, it was. I can't lie. I watched nonstop. It's, I think, 10 episodes or 11 episodes or something like that. So it was pretty easy to get done all in one day. But I didn't go to bed until I was finished. So yeah, it's really good, and I enjoy binge watching. So I started watching. She's riding on yours. Oh, well, there we go. Um, you guys ever watch Once Upon a Time, the series that came on ABC? So I missed it when it came on, the first year or two or something like that. Everyone was talking about it like all the time. So I said, I'm going to watch this. And that's the first show that I ever binged watch. What made me mad was I hate waiting on the next. If it's a current show, like I have no patience to wait for the new show, the new series and stuff to start. It's horrible. It's horrible to get caught on that. I lost you, but now I'm back. Sue says, I have to ride with Tia. Rebecca will do too many. That's what I'm saying. Rebecca was being a Hellcat on her bike. She was being adventurous and stuff. I was trying to play it safe. I'm like, well, I'm going to go ahead and sit on these three wheels. That's why her butt was hurting so bad. Got to the first campsite. You should have seen how keep in mind, this was a dream, but you should have seen how she was walking. She was bow legged, and Rebecca's not bow legged. That's right. We need to pay for our trip. My dream is having 50 mil, have a bigger room and diamond paintings. Woo, swimming pool with a hot tub, a painting room of rolls. Woo, and a diamond. Well, there you go. I think we all have that same dream. I don't know about 50 million. 50, that's a lot of money, Robert. I'd be okay with 2 million. 2 million would be fine. It's a trip. You got to go back and watch, Janice. Our trip to Alaska. We went to Alaska in my dream, and it was an awesome dream. I should write a screenplay. It's probably already been done by Laverne and Shirley, though. I'm pretty sure somebody would say, hey, either Laverne and Shirley or Lucille Ball. But I'm telling you, I woke up happy. That was a dream I kept trying. I was trying to get back to. That's how fun it was. Oh, that Rebecca, she is hilarious. Trevor's here. Oh my goodness. So What's up, Trevor? How are you doing? How did you get your email yet from Rebecca? And if you didn't, will you do me a favor? Go check for it and reply so that you guys are now communicating. Your birthday is in a week and a half. What are you doing for your birthday, Janice? You going anywhere? You going to give us more of those? I know you've been modeling on Facebook. I see your pictures when you're modeling different outfits. Melanie said my stomach is hurting from laughing so much. Uh, well, now you guys know where the idea for me and Rebecca to travel to Alaska came from. It didn't just pop out of nowhere. It literally was a dream that I had, and I mentioned it to her in her show, in her live on Sunday. Because I remember I kept trying to go back to sleep and pick back up with the hijinks. It was so hilarious. So kudos though. I was like really down and out, and just the dream by itself, made me smile and things. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to give myself some activities and things like that. I sent him an email with the obligatory cat video. There you go. I like that. Oh, so it's definitely, I'm not sure I'm wanting to do a diamond painting themed birthday. Wow. Wow. Y'all be doing it up. Y'all come up with some great ideas. I never even thought to do anything like that. Diamond painting themed birthday. Don't get mad if I steal that idea. I never heard of it. So, I'm pretty sure I won't copy your theme, but that still sounds like a good idea. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see. As a couple coming up. Um, yeah, this next week, Lizzie's birthday's coming up. And yeah, Lizzie's asleep right now. I love the cat video. That needs a tic-tac-toe channel. Does he mean TikTok? Good one. Oh, he means TikTok. So yeah, you guys, I really appreciate everyone coming out tonight and kind of helping me through. Sometimes the loneliness is a lot. I get so lonely. I'm not over 1,000 and I'm not monetized. So when I sing, you know who. Hopefully it doesn't get me banned. I get so lonely. I could die. You guys know who that is, don't you? uh, I dyed my hair purple. I love you too, Rebecca. Well, this was awesome. I really thank you all for coming out. I'm going to go ahead and get off from here. And it's definitely time for me to sniff some sage. When I say sniff sage, I really mean it's an essential oil. Just didn't want you guys to think I was doing anything wrong. Good night, Marissa. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. Come back and watch me and hang out with me. Have some fun and laughs. You guys all have an awesome night. Thank you for coming. Nighty night.